We're gonna start. Hey, welcome to the Crit Couch. I'm Michael,
And I'm Skyler.
and we were just calling Sigma Jim Carrey or something to that effect,
Yeah,
because of his lips.
Yeah, because lips don't work like that. And your retort was, Jim Carrey's lips do. Like there's a history to that statement.
I don't know. Just watch any of his movies in the late '90s.
The only movies he's in.
Oh God. I don't even want to get into like him and Robotnik and Sonic. Oh my God.
I forgot. I forgot this. Okay,
We have a game. We have a
Mega
game to
Man.
play.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have a game to play, and not a disappointment to discuss. We've actually we've got a break between the last video and this one, but so as a refresher for Skylar,
Yeah.
we killed Vile, who I made sound like Cartman.
That was the guy that
yeah, that's the
choked you
Boba Fett
out.
looking guy.
Yeah, okay.
And Zero died in that very bloody fashion.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
so-
Because like it's just like his torso.
Yeah,
hanging
yeah.
out.
And
Oh.
so now we're going back to continue moving along in Sigma's stages.
Oh, I forgot how cool Mega Man looked.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've got our little buzzsaw friends here. So I think at this.
Oh, he's gonna get
God damn it! This is gonna be a fantastic return to form.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's okay. We do have footage of that one, not even boss, that ended up being a problem.
Yeah. Well, we can't all be winners all the time.
You know. Oh, God.
No. I'm just filling space. You go ahead. You say whatever you're gonna say. It's probably more important.
No, I was gonna. I didn't notice this before, but like, his run animation actually. Well, bad example because he just started like sliding a bit right when I said, "It's the penguin guy." Meh. Well, he's gonna have a bad day.
When we killed the penguin the last time, we didn't have the little fire doodad, and so we didn't get to see his.
It seems to not
lit
make
up
him
man.
have a good day.
Oh no, he gets very sad.
Can you flame those?
Yeah,
Okay.
but mostly it's funny just to let him do his dumb shit. Anyway, you were saying about his run animation.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually just like a really smooth animation. I'm curious, like how many frames there are there.
It's off of visual. It's hard to say. Part of it, and this gets into a lot of I think visual discussion with games and like not even necessarily frames, but tricks.
I thought you could make it too.
I kind of just did it because why not?
Yeah, but animation tricks.
But yeah, like sometimes it's not even about how many frames, but it's about like, I mean, it does matter. So like, don't get me wrong, animators. I understand that number of frames do make a difference.
That dude was just hanging out.
Yeah, well, that was his mistake.
God bless. I have a mech to fight.
But like, there are things you can do with those frames and the way they kind of blend into the next one that, with the same number of frames, you can have a very smooth looking effect or you can have a very jerky looking effect. Uh-oh.
Does it blow up?
Yeah. I'm being real sloppy here. Blame the coffee. So I mean that's always an interesting thing to talk about, and actually there's a lot of visual stuff in these old games that it's kind of interesting to talk about how the perspective of something changes, or like it's not perspective. How the scaling of visuals and the number of sprites can change your general perception of like space.
That's just badass.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, for example, one of the kind of interesting things, and I may have mentioned this earlier, but in terms of like kind of creating the feel of this game, was the ability to make the boss sprites so much larger than Mega Man. And even though they don't necessarily have more frames of animation, there's just more visibility. And that's a very obvious variation of it. That's actually something I think I'd like to talk about in some more detail, because I've got a huge rant about this that I've gone on in the past Like, what don't I have a rant about? But
alternators.
no, I can rant about alternators.
All right,
Yeah.
You know, I wish I could just spit children.
Do you?
I do.
Like, that's some like Evil Dead shit. Like,
look at him. He just blop, and then he has
barfing baby.
Yeah, he has his quadruplets.
Knowing that these are robots we're talking about, but like just practically, like,
dude, nothing about any robot we've encountered has been practical.
Yeah, but like, what is the Storm Eagle breeding process that egg barfing is what, like, is how he handles that?
You know, I'm suddenly reminded of, and you could look it up, I'm sure you could find it, but there was an art installation where they like chemically made with like tubes and things a digestive system.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was so, because it would poop.
Yeah, no, yeah, it 100% would.
And so people would go and see poop, which
I mean, you could do that for free, but, well, I guess maybe not free. Still got to buy the input.
Yeah. Eat grass.
God damn it.
It's a ring.
Mother. Okay, this isn't working. Yeah, suck it.
Oh, my only weakness, missiles up my taint.
Missiles that ignore the walls.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, like, all these robots, man. You're talking about, like, useless robots, like,
Yeah,
random little bat, spiky roly guy. Like, what are these robots doing?
Oh, this guy.
What? Oh, is this a new boss?
Yeah. So this guy is like.
Okay.
This guy's like the best name ever.
What is?
His name is Rangda Bangda. Like, he sounds like a fucking
70s
dubstep song.
Actually, yeah.
Like Rangda Bangda.
Yeah, that's a. See, I was thinking it was more like a 70s like glam rocker group.
You know what? There is a startling overlap with those two.
How do you hurt him? You're shooting his eye?
Yeah, you're shooting everything.
Are his like teeth down there? Will they kill you?
I don't remember. I think they might just hurt you, but as I established moments ago, I am being very sloppy today, so
yeah.
we're not gonna risk that. I think I've got sub tanks. Oh fuck! Nah. Forgot about that.
I mean, you're alive, so it's okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting that you might want to use one of those sub tanks.
Nah, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, his teeth break. Like, this is not.
I thought you were about to die.
No.
Clinched up a little bit for a second there.
Rangda Bangda.
So again, as far as robots go,
why?
Explain.
I need to make a giant robot face.
You know what?
And his name is Rangda Bangda. Like, that's just some, like, scientist on ecstasy, like, at a fucking club, just like, this is a great idea.
I'm gonna do it, guys.
And then I'm gonna make a giant turtle.
Again, yeah, we can.
Let's see, who we got? Oh yeah, this.
So
guy.
it's really just like throwing boss after boss at you now.
Well, so yeah,
Whoa!
For the benefit of you, since you know part of all of this
Shakes
is
the screen when he
yeah,
about.
is the fact that, like,
he's not as much
Jag. Since you haven't, like, played Mega Man games in the past,
like I said, nostalgia visually, but
yeah,
experience-wise.
So one of the things,
he's feeling good about this strategy he's employing.
I mean, it worked like 70% of the time. But one of the things that, like, Mega Man games have historically done is they throw the boss gauntlet at you somewhere in the end of the game. Now, this is like kind of taken on different forms depending on which Mega Man you're dealing with. Sometimes it's just a room full of teleporters.
Michael. What was that? Is that just a little health thing?
Yeah, it's health.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and get some health back.
It's me, a chameleon.
Yeah, Sting Chameleon. But so, and different Mega Man games have done it differently. So like this one. Okay.
I like this suit color. He's all like on his goth phase.
But so this one like does it in an actual level sequence as opposed to like through a bunch of teleporters that just ports you into a boss room.
Gotcha. Hold the boat.
Zip.
He's weak to boomerangs?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
You know, I guess we were talking like Detective Pikachu earlier. You know, Pokemon have their weaknesses and stuff, and I guess you said like every boss has like a certain thing they're weak to.
Yeah, there's a chain of
Why is
of
like I
weaknesses.
get the ice penguin being weak to fire, i.e., you know, fire melts ice. Chameleons have an especially big problem with boomerangs where they're from.
I mean, there comes a point where you don't really have elemental
You know, it's just,
validation for things anymore. Like,
if chameleons could throw spikes out of their tails.
I mean,
we'd have a
remember the
bigger-
boomerang comes from a guy who's basically a beetle /
That's
cockroach.
right,
So
that's
it's
right.
like, you know, chameleons aren't particularly, as far as I'm aware, weak to cockroaches. I think they eat bugs.
Yeah, I think that's right.
But so,
Chameleons
like
do
they
have
would kind of have to eat bugs. Like, what's the other alternative? Like, they certainly don't like eat
Oh,
cows.
I'm the spiky robot with one wheel. I love that the little shitty minor bots like
Oh
snicker
yeah,
at you.
the ones that are like just jerks.
There's a few things that snicker at you in this game. Your success rate with these boomerangs is
There we go. See, I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, I'm proud of you.
Are you?
No.
I hate you. And this was the guy that I killed with the Buster, but we're just gonna cheese him.
All
with
right.
the shotgun ice.
Fucking retro monkey.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a disco. Built-in funk. Oh, that's bullshit right there. Wow, this is
Yeah, this is like,
not a good day for him. What?
you know, we
Yeah!
we talked in those earlier episodes about how like about how like
God, he has this look like he just got slapped across the face.
well, he kind of did. Just
Well, yeah, that was definitely a beat down.
well, and that's kind of the weird thing that Mega Man X sort of introduced with boss weaknesses is that
Oh, is that unique to this game?
well, no, the boss weaknesses were always there, but they like increased the kind of effect that boss weaknesses had, and so
Can't you just swim up there and get that?
I don't need it.
Yeah.
But so like, you know, sure, in some of the old Mega Man games, you used the weaknesses.
You are going down. Actually, I kind of like that.
So this one,
But the missiles are his, huh?
yeah.
Well, there go his arms.
Yeah, and so that's the thing that we weren't able to do when we first did this,
Yeah.
because we
think you
didn't have the
told me about it,
boomerang. Yeah,
He's like, well, win or lose, I'm pretty fucked now, aren't I? It's like, you took my arms. All I have are my missiles now.
yeah, and
How am I
this
supposed to eat breakfast?
like
God, I just remembered the guy from Cabela's.
what's that?
My roommate and I went to Cabela's to replace her knife because she carries a little pocket knife.
Uh-huh.
And this is probably only funny to me, but so young guy, like pretty young. As we're walking up, he's like, "Hey, I love the color of your hair." She has purple hair. And you know, oh, thank you. You know, very basic kind of thing. Then he saw the knife that she had. He's like, "Oh, that's a really good knife too." At this point, I'm like, "Is he trying to like hit on her? Like, what's going on here?" His follow-up to "That's a nice knife" is, maybe next time you come, you could buy your first gun. At this point,
That is definitely how that should go down. Like,
well, she just kind of was like, "Yeah, okay, maybe." I actually don't remember what her response was because we both just got kind of quiet at that point. Like, what the fuck? And he tried to play it off and start talking to a coworker about guns or something. Because this is the segue conversation, I suppose. As soon as she and I got out of the store, we were just like, okay, that was awkward, right? Yeah. It was like, yeah, I just didn't want to interface with that because my question was, what do you think we're doing with this knife? And you know what? I actually left a part out as the funny part because he says, when he said, like, maybe next time you could buy your first gun, his follow-up to that was, they're way more efficient.
Okay, that does make a huge difference in terms of, like, what that means.
Like, if efficient for, like, opening boxes? Like, bang, bang, bang! Oh, I got my Amazon package open.
I need to recharge my phone. Fuck, what the, like, I need to pry the battery case off to get a new battery in here. Let me just go get my fucking Glock. What?
Oh, yeah, anyways, it was... If you've never been hit on by an underage cashier at Cabela's, it's an experience.
All right, well, next time on Crit Couch, we are going to open a boss with a knife.
No, it's a gun.
It's a gun?
Yeah,
is that what this is?
They're way more efficient.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, next time on Crit Couch.